We love comic books. You love comic books. They've given us some of the most iconic, amazing characters across fiction. They've inspired us to be better people, to uplift values that should be important to all. But they've also introduced us to some of the wackiest, stupidest comic book vehicles of all time.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Thomas.
I'm Merlin.
Together we're the Comic Lads, and today we are looking at the dumbest vehicles in comics.
And it is surprising how many there are.
Yeah, like we actually had to like cut a few from the list just to like keep it kind of trim.
It's also just kind of mind-blowing, like some characters can straight up run at the speed of light or fly across the universe in mere seconds, and they're like, you know what, give me a car.
But before we get started, we want to hear from you. What do you think is the dumbest vehicle in comics?
There are so many.
And as always, guys, be sure to like the video. It really helps us out.
And if you like weekly discussions on comic culture, consider hitting the subscribe button.
You guys know the drill. We're the honorable mention lads, and we have some honorable mentions, okay? First one, it's the Spider-Mobile.
It's in the honorable mention category for us because
I kind of like it.
I kind of love it, actually. It's not even that stupid.
Yeah, it's great.
It does always kind of beg the question, like, why is he using this?
Yeah, like, it's dumb, but like it's not bad because it's dumb. It's just dumb.
Like, of all the vehicles on this list, I think the Spider-Mobile is the one I'd want the most.
For sure.
It kind of has like a dune buggy look to it too, which I really like.
It does. And I like that it's like cemented in canon too. In the Wastelands during Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye use the spider buggy. I like that it's a thing.
Yeah. And a lot of characters, when they have like a vehicle, it'll just be like a vehicle branded to match that superhero's design.
Yeah.
Like the bat plane, I mean, it's a plane, but it's shaped like a bat.
Well, it's his logo.
Exactly. But with the Spider-Mobile, it kind of has that like functionality aspect to it too, where it can like stick to walls.
Can't it shoot webs?
It has like gadgets it can shoot. It's just actually it's kind of sick. I kind of love it.
Yeah, this is actually the best vehicles in comics.
It might be. But next up on the honorable mention side of things, we do have another Spider-Man character-centered vehicle thingy.
Yeah, we've officially moved from silly but we love it into it's just dumb.
It's just dumb. It almost made the top 5. You know what? This is just a top 6 list.
It's a top 6. This one's fucking stupid.
Yeah. We're talking about when Green Goblin flew on a broomstick.
Yeah, like everyone thinks of Green Goblin as flying on his iconic demonic bat-shaped glider, which is amazing. But before they came up with that, Steve Ditko, like, listen, goat.
One of the goats for sure.
We could have used another pass on the broomstick though, because it just makes no sense.
Well, it's also kind of like phallic shaped, and he's like gripping onto the top of it for dear life.
Well, yeah, he doesn't even have like little foot grips on the bottom, you know? There's no physical way for him to remain on it without just sliding off the sides.
So it's just a little wacky, but not in the good way that we usually like.
Well, and it's also like practically like your junk is like just on a missile that's just like blowing rocket fuel.
His nuts are getting crushed right now.
But he's also like floating off of it, so I don't know, is it like making him levitate also?
Thank God we got an upgrade.
I know.
Jesus.
Terrible. But I kind of also like, I love the imagery. It looks so ridiculous.
Getting right into our top 5.
We chose the Bat Train because like, why? You know, and it's like some things are like a little sillier, but like they make sense. Like a bat submarine. Like I could see Batman using that to get into like someone's underwater lair. What do you need the train for?
Well, I think it's funny too because Batman is such an incognito superhero. He really flies under the radar in so many instances. He's a creature of the night, but then you just have this like fully steam-powered fucking train barreling at 300 miles an hour across the United States.
With his face on the front of it.
Yeah, it's like painfully obvious.
It's ridiculous. And it's like, does he use it because he needs to transport like that much stuff?
It's just publicly announcing to everyone your whereabouts and like what you're doing.
I agree.
I also just love the image of him and Robin hanging their heads out of the side of the vehicle.
And just standing next to it proudly with their hands on their hips.
They're like so happy with what they created.
You know what? Like it is like absurd and ridiculous.
But it fits for Silver Age comic books.
It's giving me like a warm feeling looking at it, you know?
Getting into our number 4 4 spot. I feel like a lot of lists that talk about the dumbest superhero or comic book vehicles, they're gonna have this one at number 1.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with it, but I do have an argument as to why it's at number 4. We are talking about the Thanos Copter. The reason why I think it's deserving of a number 4 spot and not higher up the list is that the other vehicles really are branded to a certain character, and they're oftentimes extremely goofy in their design.
Yeah.
This one kind of just looks like a regular helicopter.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a regular helicopter with his name on it.
If Thanos wasn't in it, I would be like, this is just a regular helicopter.
Yeah, you just decided to write his name on it.
Yeah, with the Batman train, for example, Batman doesn't have to be in it for me to be like, this is a goofy, stupid Batman train. With this, I'm like, this is just a yellow helicopter with like Thanos' head sticking out of it.
Yeah, and it's like, I know we're not meant to like really take some of these Silver Age or I guess Bronze Age comics seriously, but like this came out like not too long before we had Thanos being one of the biggest, most powerful villains in the Marvel Universe. So it's like this being in canon just makes him a little bit lamer for me.
I mean, it is still funny like having the contrast of this crazy fucking tyrant of a supervillain / alien of the Marvel Universe, sitting in this vibrant yellow helicopter. But outside of that, the actual design of it itself, I'm kind of like, me.
Yeah, it stinks. Next up, this one is ridiculous, but it has such a special place in my heart because I'm pretty sure you could unlock it in Lego Batman 3.
I was gonna say, this better be a vehicle in the next Lego Batman game.
100%, and we're talking about the Whirly-Bat. Does this have any practical use at all, ever? I don't think so.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is I feel like it is such a fan favorite that in so many different forms of Batman media, they've adapted it.
Yeah.
There's been toys, he's shown up in
Brave and the Bold,
popular TV shows and the comic books. It's just so stupidly awesome.
It's ridiculous. It's just like he's on a gaming chair that has a propeller on top. If it's not in Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, like, I'm gonna lose it.
We're gonna hop in our Whirly-Lads and go over to DC headquarters.
The Whirly-Lad.
The Whirly-Lads.
Yeah, but we can't afford 2 though. It's just one that's a 2-seater. Or is it a 1-seater and one of us, we take turns like on each other's
lap? You can sit on my lap to start.
Thanks, brother.
I'll take control.
Next up, guys, we're talking about another Bat vehicle. A lot of Bat vehicles on this list. That's just because I think Batman is the character with like the most vehicles adjacent to him. But this is a vehicle that was primarily used by Stephanie Brown's Batgirl. It's called the Ricochet. This thing is off.
It's actually hideous.
Yeah, I know. The body is like this weird tube capsule. Stephanie Brown Batgirl is like lying down on her stomach piloting it, and I'm like, that makes no sense.
Well, it's also like a giant target for any potential supervillain. Like her head is right in the middle of it. It looks like a bullseye almost.
Glass. Yeah, here's my face.
It also reminds me a bit of the villain from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yes.
You know, the guy with like the massive head on the screen?
Yeah.
It looks like her head is just like on full display for everyone to see.
Well, like it looks like she's not in there, you know? It looks like the front is a computer image that's showing her face. And it's giving me like the original Spider Slayer that was piloted by J. Jonah Jameson, you know, where you just see his face in the dome.
Exactly.
It's awful.
I mean, lore-wise, it is cool that like Barbara Gordon / Oracle created it and designed it.
Yeah, but like,
it just looks so dumb.
This is what you made? Hideous.
A lot of the other ones on our list so far have a kind of goofy campiness to them that we like. As much as like I kind of shout on the Thanos Copter,
it's kind of fun.
It is kind of just funny and stupid.
Yeah.
But this is like one of our rare picks where it's like a modern creation that I think thinks it's really cool.
It does. But guys, getting into number 1, I didn't know this existed until we started doing some research before this video. There could not be a more useless vehicle for a character to use than the Supermobile.
The thing with superhero vehicles is that they're often branded or given to characters that like have limited traversal abilities.
Yeah.
Superman can fly at like billions of miles per second. Why does he need a stupid car that has metal fists that can punch bad guys?
Well, dude, I don't think you know this, but it's made of supermanium, which is almost as indestructible as Superman. And I'm like, no, it's not.
The vehicle can throw hands, dude. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots,
It is.
but with like a super vehicle.
It's just like bitch, though. The wiki describes it as being used when Superman needs to use his powers, but like he needs to be protected from harmful radiation like kryptonite or red sun energy. Just give him a suit.
I don't know, seeing this vehicle, I can understand why Lex is his biggest hater.
100%.
If I saw this, I probably would also dedicate my life to ruining his.
Like, we left the Flashmobile off of this, like the Flash van, because like it's whatever, but like this is even worse than something like that, I think.
Yeah, and Superman has always been the character that can stand pretty much anything just with his powers alone.
Yes.
He is the furthest character possible you could have to give a vehicle to. Guys, that is just our list though. Let us know if you want to see a part 2, or on the flip side of things, looking at the greatest superhero vehicles ever made, because there are a bunch that we would get into. If you guys like the video, consider leaving a like, and also if you want to hear more and see more of what we do, check out our Comic Lads membership on YouTube and Patreon.
And with that membership, you get access to our weekly podcast, our Discord server where you can chat with us, and early access to every single one of our main channel videos.
So thank you to all of our Comic Lad members, and we love you.
We love you dearly.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.